It is what it is. 61,000 miles to get here and it's closed. Actually, no, it's 67,000 miles to get here and it's closed. It's life. Hey up, YouTube.
Crikey!
Well, hey up and good morning, YouTube. I'm camped here last night. So it's the edge of the salt pan. Looks like there's water in it, but I don't think there is. It's really soft, so I didn't want to go out to there. I was going to have a nosy at that island, but no. It's I think it'd sink. But yeah. Right, I'm going to go because there's a nice bit of a steep climb up here. This mountain behind me there, if you can see it, that's what I've got to climb up. So let's hope for the best. See you in a bit. So the hill is that hill there. Doesn't look that much. It's surprisingly steep and it's all loose, it's all this, it's all loose stuff. It's not so bad actually. Watch the tyres. Don't want to wreck my tyres.
Three 346 minutes later.
Well, I'm at a pretty cool place. I'm not actually allowed to film inside, but I can film outside. It's his place, his rules. But this is one, and these are the hundreds, not quite hundreds, but there's Land Rovers, Defenders, Series, all sorts of stuff. Old army trailer. But he has. I've just been chatting. He has a museum. I'll just show you. This is the card. Hopefully you can see that. Wilmington Toy Museum. And it's really cool. Really cool. So I'm not allowed to film inside, but I film on the outside. But yeah. Oh, bloody flies. So he has in a collection, not just Land Rovers, mostly Land Rovers, about 80, 90 Land Rovers. All at different states of repair and you know, things. He has some very rare Land Rovers, very rare, that has been offered a ridiculous amount for. But I'm not going to mention that because, yeah, it's not always the best thing to mention stuff like that. But it's series ones, discos, lots of series ones. I think he has about 24 series ones. Oh, disco there, look. But yeah, there's an old 107. But yeah. So he has lots and lots of stuff. But the museum that he has is actually oh, disco one. Nice bright yellow in that 110. But he has so much. Like Matchbox cars. Matchbox cars, he has every single Matchbox car that was ever made. every different one, every colour, which is phenomenal. There's even another series there, look. But the stuff he has is amazing. But yeah, every series Land Rovers in the actual stuff in there. But Dinky Toys, some of the very, very first Dinky Toys. He's got 70,000 plus stuff, toys in there. I did take a few pictures, but it'd be rude to take too many. Then obviously we've got 90, that's a series, that's 107. Well, that's a 1958 series 1. Chassis number 3 of 36. So and it's just here, open. Number 3 of 36. Look at that. Some of them are not registered, but that's super cool, is that? Quite very rare because there weren't so many of them. But yeah. And it's like, would you leave your 110 unlocked because the window's open? Outside? No. Definitely not. Yeah. Done 700,000 Ks, is that? Old ex-army one. Old Jeep and a good old Clarky boy. Now, he has lots of old ones as well. Wilmington Toy Museum. So, if you ever come, you've got to come to this place. Honestly, it is phenomenal. Really, really cool. There's so many. Just give you a little cool. So that, I'll just give you a little bit around of the stuff that he's got. Collections. And it's not just old toys. Ski electric, tin toys. There's a spider there. I'm going to walk away from that because that's a spider. I don't like them. Wilmington Toy Museum. Land Rovers. Right place. Super cool. So he's open. $5 to get in. The largest collection of model Land Rovers in Australia. 7 model railway lays out. It's like a TARDIS, it is like a TARDIS. Meccano, Dinky Toys, Matchbox, planes, boats. That's super cool. Super cool. It's a big place and it's a super nice guy. So isn't that? Isn't that cool? Right, so we shall skedaddle. Have a look round. That was really nice. He was just about to shut up, but we had a look round and a good chat, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely worth coming. Definitely worth coming. The guys on the Nullable said to come here because it's lots of Land Rovers and a nice guy, so that's what I did. That's what I've done. Cheers guys, catch you later. Well, hey up YouTube, I'm just about to cross into New South Wales. So I'm heading up to a place called Silverton. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm there for, but you'll probably work it out later on. Clarky Boy has made it all the way to Silverton. This is where the majority of the silver was mined, in and around here. So, and I've come here for a different reason. It's Clark. So it'd be rude not to put a sticker on. So let's put a sticker on. So we've got a sticker. Oh shit! I've lost my fucking desert lolly there. Look, and safety footwear. So this is where I am. Pretty cool. So, this is what I've come to see. But, it's closed. This is what I was really looking forward for so much. Now, the Mad Max 2 Museum, which is a real shame, and it's closed till further notice. So that's a shame. We've come a long way, but it's closed for now. And you can see it's actually a proper wing. But yeah, so all this is the museum, and I know it has they could possibly even be props. It's maybe that they are even props. There is over there somewhere, there is a replica of the compound. I don't know if it's owned by the same people or not. This is a disappointment. I might hang around for a few days and just see. I don't know. The halls of justice. The original Razorback truck. Space alien. It is what it is. 61,000 miles to get here and it's closed. Actually no, it's 67,000 miles to get here and it's closed. It's life. Never mind. I'll take a few photos anyway. So, the Silverton Hotel in Clarky Boy, and then a supercharged V8. Yeah, I don't think it's actually. No, it might be. I don't think it is. No, it isn't. You just put in. So I'm guessing it's still got the VW engine in there. Yeah, it's still got the VW engine in there. If it runs on the VW, but it just looks good with that in it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, I've been sat in the pub doing some homework to find out where some of the locations is. Honestly, I wasn't drinking beer because I've got to drive, and I wouldn't do a thing like that whatsoever. Even though there's no police here, I wouldn't do that. So is actually majority of the chase scenes is just up the road. It's just up there. So that's where I'm going to go now, because the museum's closed, which is a pain in the ass. So, because I really want to see that. But majority of the chase scenes are just up the road, so I'm going there. I've just screen recorded some of the footage of the film, so I'm going to try and incorporate that and try and get the right angles and the right spot. Mate, let's go. It's too bloody hot in here without my fan going. And just of another thing, this was also in the film Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, or something or other like that it was called, I think. Yeah. Anyhow. So it was being chased along here. So he comes over this hill and he had to dodge something there, and then he came down here. Well, this is the road. You see the scenery there, but I think the truck was actually here or round about, because you see but you see the tree's still there. It's obviously it's a bit bigger now and a bit more gangly. Pretty sure that it might be a bit closer up there, that they come over, and then there's a vehicle there and the truck there, so he comes round, and round the other one, and one of them crashes and goes head over tips, probably around this area here, I'm guessing, because the actual where he stood for all the he stood there with the gun, he's there. That's where he stood with the gun in all the posters. That is the place. 99% sure of it. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Because I think the truck actually crashes here. Yeah, I think this is the crash site for the truck. Just there. And then the humongous thing is about here, or coming down this bit here. So Max was coming down there in the truck with the baddie on the front, and the what's it, supposedly full of fuel, but it wasn't. It was full of soil. So he was coming down here, and then coming up here, which probably further up this way a bit, but coming up here was the baddie, humongous, and then somewhere along here come down here, it's probably crashed probably there, and then it started heading off over this bank in here. Ow. It stabbed me. Probably a snake, I'm gonna die. A deadly spider or snake that snapped me, so I'm gonna die in a minute. So if I do die, you're not going to see this video. Some of you might enjoy that, watching one of my crappy videos, but I actually might make 2 videos out of this, because I might do a Mad Max one where I went to see all the different Mad Max places. That's what I might do. So I might do that, and then, like I always do, is into the mainland videos as well. The fat lad on World Tour ones. So yeah, so you can see the banking. This is all nice and clear, so I'll just get, because I took a strange shot of it going over, I'm going to try and get the same spot again. So as far as I can work out, it landed somewhere around here. But yeah, definitely landed somewhere around here. Spiky things. Yeah, I'll look out for, I'm going to watch the movie tonight, and I'll look out and see if I can see that. Oh, there's another drain further up. There's a bit that it might pinpoint it down enough or more, but it's not too far where I stayed last night, so I can always come back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure must have been round here, definitely around here, because there is a mistake in the actual film. It's when it goes through humongous car there, there's the red truck on one side and a bike and a thing on the other side, which when you look from Max's point of view, when he's driving down and he sees Among Us there, and then a split second later he rams them. Them other vehicles weren't there at the time, so I don't think there was. It's so cool. Knowing my all-time favourite film was here. Nice. Yeah, so I have to put a sticker on the Monday lookout. So this, as you can probably see, is a replica of the compound. We're looking at it. It's a bit smaller, but yeah, it looks like a replica of the compound. There's a yellow bus. Good old transit. Yeah, so I'm presuming it's an ongoing thing. There's shit everywhere. I don't know if they have a campsite as well, but I ain't going to pay for camp just because I wanted to. All the thing I wanted to do is look at that from the backside. Looks like there's cows in it. So that's the bit where they're supposed to put the truck in and stuff like that. It's kind of difficult, really. It's just, I suppose they do what the best they can. Well, they've got lots of tyres. But I think the original bus is in the museum. But it's shut, so I can't see it. Come on. Well, that's it really. I need to find somewhere to camp for the night now. So I might choose this tractor. This track goes somewhere. Where that track goes. Let's look on Google Maps. So if you ever come here, look at that pole and see if my sticker's still there. Anyhow, let's get out. Catch you later. Bye bye.